Hi, it's me, Rob again. I've been pleased with the way Xavier is working with the black powder gun, the rifle, the Winchester 1892. And after the loading part, it's time to go shooting. Can't wait.
Ik zal kijken of ik hem met links kan laden. Dan zit misschien iets minder met mijn...
Jij bent handig. Daar hoef je nog niet voor te schamen hoor.
Nee. Oh.
Maar ik ben niet ontevreden.
Ik was niet toe om te kijken en ik dacht, hoppakee, kruis. Oh, erg hè? Allemaal goed. Mag ik de Gerard?
2,
4.
4, ja.
Dat mag.
Wat heb je nu?
Het is gewoon dishwasher soap. Gewoon,
Oh.
gewoon groene dreft.
Oké.
Nou, even niet boven het wapen. Klein beetje hierin. We'll need that when cleaning the gun. En de rest gaat gewoon hierin.
En dan ga je zelf ultrasoon regelen?
Maak ze gewoon schoon niet. Tenminste, tot nu toe heb ik ze nooit schoongemaakt.
Nee.
Die hulzen, dat kun je wel zien. Ze komen hier gewoon uit, spoel ik ze af, droog ik ze. Ik heb nu wel de ultrasoon, dus kan ik het wel gaan doen hoor. Wel groene dreft gebruiken, niet die met citroen.
Precies.
En deze hebben we zo nodig om de watts die we door het geweer halen schoon te maken.
Ja.
Dus gaan we deze even. altijd. En, even niet met de trekkergroep zo. Dan krijgen we dat. En uiteindelijk Ye Olde Ballistol.
Ja, ja.
Never leave home without it. So. Good. So we just finished shooting with the old Winchester 92. 35 bullets, so it will be quite dirty. Using black powder, Swiss number 2. So it's time to clean. And well, tip number 1, don't wait cleaning. Do it as soon as possible, because black powder is fun to shoot, but it's a dirty bitch.
Corrosive.
It's corrosive. Yes.
Okay. How long are you shooting this one?
This one I'm shooting about 1.5 years.
Okay.
Now. Took me a while to find the right recipe for the reloads, but well, I think you just saw the results. So if I do my part, this gun will group reasonably well, especially for a gun from well 130 years old. So
Yeah.
and then it's time to clean. For the cleaning recipe, actually no fancy stuff. What I'm using is simple dishwasher soap, not one with lemon or any corrosive substances in, but just the green stuff, and put a bit in a little hair sprayer, and then use that to clean. So we have our normal cleaning pads, the good ones from Dewey, and the cheap ones from AliExpress. And I always combine them because you see there's a huge difference in thickness of the two wads. This one you can simply see through.
Yeah.
This one not. And then by stacking them you can have the perfect depth to do that. Before I start putting things through it, I always just put one in the chamber just to make sure we're shoveling all the stuff in the chamber. So just being pragmatic there.
Smart.
And after that, it's simply get a thick one, get a thin one. That depends, of course, completely on the thickness of your rod. If you have a thicker rod, then you need only one.
Very important. We call this pompstok.
Yes, we do. Translated in English, pumping stick. And then just push it through. And as you can see, the first one always comes out the dirtiest. Yeah, just put it there right now. I noticed it went through very, very easily, so I'm using 2 thick ones now just to make sure I get all the grooves. See how that goes through. That takes a bit more strength. That's maybe a bit too much, so probably a bit careful there not to push it into your firing pin, of course.
Yeah.
And now and then clean the stick itself. 2 small ones and 1 big one. Kijk, zo gaat hij goed alleen. And smooth strokes up. And as you can see, it's already starting to get a bit more grey, not black. That's also partly because of the way I load my bullets. There's quite a lot of bullet fat. Let me search for the
Grease.
There's quite a lot of grease in my reloads already, and I found out that was basically the magic ingredient to make my gun group.
So this patch is used for the bullets fired with black powder, and this is from the bullets fired with grey powder.
That's not official advice. Yeah, but you see, just a few patches through it, and it's already looking quite a lot cleaner. So.
Do you put any liquid in the barrel itself, or just on the patch?
On the patch, on the patch. And when I start, I make them really quite wet.
Yeah.
And that's enough to clean a barrel. But well, as with any other gun, don't leave your barrels wet. And make sure you dry them, and then when you put them away for a longer time, oil them. And I use basically only polystyrol for all of that.
Yeah.
It's I said at the beginning, no magic products, but polystyrol is for me the magic for basically all the care of my black powder guns. Steel, wood, barrel, basically everything.
What I'm always saying is, good is good and the rest is onzin. Translated, good is good and the rest is bullshit.
Yeah. So that's already looking quite good.
Yeah.
I think one more patch just for good measure, and then we can dry and lubricate it. I usually shoot this gun once a month. So
And normally around 30-35 bullets.
normally anywhere between 20 and 30
Okay.
bullets. At the beginning, when I was still finding the right recipe, a bit more. But now that I found the right recipe for my reloads, that it groups a bit less. I have other black powder guns as well that
Okay.
want a bit of love. So maybe plugging a bit in the channel if you want to see those.
Sure.
And drying is simply put the same patches through it without any liquid on it, of course.
Yeah.
It's all relatively simple, but you gotta keep it. Yeah, look, that looks
Yeah.
perfect. So that's dry, and then one more with a bit of oil.
How much?
Oh, don't be stingy.
We call it beetje. Een
But-
toefje.
But as I said, don't be stingy. Yeah, you need to have everything, to have a bit on every part of the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that one I'll actually reuse just to make sure to get everything on there. Oh, a bit more from the other side.
So when you're coming home, you cleaned it. Do you do it again after 24 hours or so, or
No.
after shooting?
Immediately
it.
after shooting, and it goes into the vault like this.
Okay.
So no additional work needed.
Ah.
So that's basically the barrel cleaning. And what I then always do is I'll just use a bit more polystyrol
For the outside.
for basically everything the outside to get your prints off, to clean the wood a bit, just as basic maintenance. So just make sure that you use the crown of the gun especially, because that's where
Very important part.
that's where everything is touching. And maybe once a year you can actually take it apart and clean all the internals. But if it's good, it's good. So yeah, don't try to mess too much with something that works. Just a little bit with it. You see that there's still a bit out of the chamber. There's coming a bit of stuff. So give that a bit of a rub. And then it should be good. So, one more of the rest of the wood. And then that's basically it. But yeah, this is definitely an essential part of firing a black powder gun, because if you put it away without cleaning, especially the barrel, then well, you have a problem the next time you try to shoot it. Maybe not if you shoot it the day after, then you can maybe shoot the residue out of it. But any longer than that, I definitely wouldn't recommend. And personally, for me, it's an additional part of the hobby. It's simply fun. But yeah, if you don't like cleaning, then maybe stick to nitro. Just try to touch everything a bit with the rag, and then maybe the internals a bit more up. But that's looking already nice and clean again. And the proof is always in the pudding. See if it's oh, that's smooth like butter. Oh, that's sexy.
Finally working.
That is sexy. So, got this in half cock, that's clear. Wash your hands afterwards.
Yeah.
And but first, let's put it away.
No,
Oh, first, yeah, let's show a bit of
the stamps.
stand.